Today we take our inspiration off a free pattern from Yarnspirations. So if you go on their site, Yarnspirations, you'll find lots of free patterns for knitting, sewing and crocheting. There's also things you can buy as well, but this one was free, and it's pattern weights and pincushion. I've made one. Again, I'm still using up my leftovers, and I filled this one with rice. So basically you do 1 inch by 4 inch and sew them together. Do a scant 1/4 inch. And I'm pressing mine that way towards the purple. I'm doing them in order so they're all the same. And press them all one way. For the backing fabric you need a 3.5 inch square. That one, and then you put them right sides together, pin so they don't move and they keep straight, and then sew a scant 1/4 inch starting from this corner all the way around in that corner, and leaving about 1.25 inches so you can turn. Using a pair of scissors, cut each side except for where you left the gap and each corner. Cut all your ends. And turn. And then that needs to press. Fill with rice or anything you wish to fill it with. Sand, some people use sand, walnut kernels, crushed walnut kernels. This one is rice, and then just over sew. On this one I made the opening on one of the long sides, and then I used the purple. On this one I'll put the opening on the horizontal, and there's all different colours so that it'll probably show more. So this one may be the better way to go. Put a knot, hide the knot inside when you start to sew by going this way. And then tiny stitches over sew to the end. And there we have two pattern weights, one with the opening that was made down the vertical side and one with the opening that was made on the horizontal side, and I prefer this one, so it's your choice. You've got the same, you can make as many or as little as you want. Now we make the pincushion to match. So for this one, instead of 6 you need 16, and I'm going to do the same colours for the first and the last bit and just add another couple of bits in the middle. Scant 1/4 inch and continue until you've sewn them all together. And press with all of your seams going the same way. The base of this fabric is 3.5 by 8.5. If like me you'll find you're a little bit short on the bottom, then I added an extra one at the end, so instead of 16 I have 17. Place that on. This time, because when I made the other two, I'm aware that if I leave the gap on the purple side, then I can use one colour that won't show up as much to close on this side, so I shall leave the gap between those pins. Pin or clip to the rest, and then do a scant 1/4 inch seam, all the way around. I shall leave this gap about 1.5 inches instead of 1 inch on the bigger side, and then it will fill. So start here and work your way round to here. Cut your threads and cut all 4 corners, and then cut the bottom level with the top. And turn through. Use a funnel and some rice. And put some in, but this is going to be a pincushion as well, so you want it quite flat because we're going to put some padding at the top. So that's enough. So just pin it to stop it from coming out while we get some filler. So once you have some of your filling, you want your filling to go up at the top and not underneath. Put a little bit more rice in if you wish. That's it, that's better. And then you should have already pressed your ends together. And then pin. And then because I've done it on the long side where the purple is, I can use my purple so it won't show up quite so much. Put a knot on the end, go in from this way so your knot stays on the inside, turn, and then small stitches. There you go. And that's pattern weights and pins. Thank you for joining me. Please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. There you go. As easy as that. And you can make as many of these as you wish. You can use them as miniature pin cushions if you want to take one for travelling. There you go. Thank you for joining me and have fun. I hope you have a go, and please don't forget to look on this site for Yarnspirations, and they do have other patterns for sale, but they also have lots for free. Thank you for joining me. Have a good day. Bye bye.